Welcome back to the Redcat University, and today we have the Gen 8 Scout on our table again, and this time we are going to install the aluminum front shock towers. You didn't think we were going to forget about the front, did you? We have already set up the rear with the aluminum towers, and now it's time to swap out the front. And this is much similar to the rear shock tower installation. We're just going to have to do a little bit of extra work for the front bumper and the servo. You're going to need the same tools as we've been using. Check out the Hexfly wrench set. It will give you all the tools that you'll need in order to swap out the parts. Now let's just jump right into installing this new option part. Alright guys, you know step one is to remove the body, and now we need to remove the front bumper and bracket here. So it's just two screws right under the front fender here, and that will require a 2mm hex driver to remove them. With the screws removed from the bumper bracket, flip the truck over, remove the bumper, and now we're going to remove the servo. This requires you to remove the 4 screws that secure it to the brackets, and then the 1 screw that secures the servo horn to the servo. With the screws removed, remove the servo horn and move the servo out of the way of the brackets. Next, remove the 2 screws in the fender well that hold the shock tower bracket to the frame. Do so on both sides. Now remove the upper 2 shock mount screws. With the shocks removed, now we can remove the 2 screws that secure the fender wells to the shock tower bracket. And now we could slide the front shock tower assembly out of the chassis. Once the assembly is out, pop off the panhard bar link. Now we have to transfer over some of the parts to the new shock tower, starting with the ball stud for the panhard bar link. Use a 2.5mm hex driver to remove the ball stud. Now you can transfer the ball stud to the new aluminum shock tower located in the same position. Using thread lock on screws going into aluminum is a great idea. Next, transfer the upper support bracket to the new aluminum mounts. Install the bracket onto the aluminum shock tower mounts. And now we can reassemble the truck in reverse order in which it was taken apart. And that wraps up the installation. Now your front shock tower, servo mount, and bumper assembly are much stronger. Please be sure to check out the description for part numbers, links, and more information. We'll see you back soon for more Redcat University how-tos.